getting a lot of questions about where does the power from Tai Chi come from, this so-called power that Tai Chi has from being relaxed. And I'd like to clarify about using, first of all, about using the ground strength. First I'll show you the technique that I'm going to do, and then we'll go from there and clarify. In this instance, when this person is striking and I'm rolling back using this particular defense, and then coming in and striking, coming in this manner. Let's look at let's break down the parts of the movements. First we're going to start off, let's think of the ground as electricity. That's the power source, is the ground. Then your body is going to be the electrical wire or electrical extension cord, and your hand or arm or whatever part that you're making contact with is going to be the plug, which you're going to plug into this other individual here in order to transfer the energy. So what we have is electricity. The ground represents electricity, your body represents the wire, and your arm or hand or the striking entity is going to represent the actual plug. When I get attacked here, the first thing I want to do is to ward off, and I want to formulate bows of the body. I want to sit and make sure I have a connection to the ground. As you get more proficient at it, you don't need to take all of this form and so forth. It can be done in a more upright and relaxed manner. But for now, I ward off here. Now from the ground I push, my back leg actually pushes in the ground. And since Tai Chi utilizes circles, first of all it's the leg circles. You can see it's me driving from the leg circle, and once the leg circle comes to an end, it hits the waist circle. So as you can see, as it pushes and it kicks in my waist, which then transfers to my back, which comes out through the arm here. So you want to let these things happen in a chain reaction. From here, pushing here, push, turn, over the shoulder, and turn. So what you have is a solid connection to the ground. It starts in the foot. The foot creates power and pulls the energy up to the knee area. The same circle, the leg is turning in this fashion. It twists the thigh, twists the hip, twists the back, and twists the arm. Now if I was coming this way and just striking here, this has no power because I come here, this is just a turn, and if he decides to stop this, I have no power here. But because I'm coming in this fashion and pushing and letting it gradually flow up, if he's here, if he has pressure here, and I'm pushing, and as I turn, the twist will gradually come up to here, and he can't hold that back. Hold it back. Here. Here. He can't hold it back. He put two hands. If I'm here, it doesn't matter because it's from here. The twist is still the connection from the ground. Once it's made its way up to the top, he doesn't have, I could put one leg up, he could put all his weight on there. It doesn't matter if he has all of his weight or not. He's really trying to push because it's the connection, my connection to the ground. Well, if you think about that connection to the ground, that's what's actually striking into his throat in this particular technique. When he strikes, I'm here, in this way, here. And when I come up, that same amount of connection to the ground or the power source comes up, twists, and strikes here. So even though here, okay, 1, 2, so here. And also the bodies of the bow are accentuating that movement also. Boom, 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 boom. This way. It doesn't matter hitting here or coming up and hitting here. Inside into his body. It doesn't matter. The same power. The second thing is, a lot of people ask, well, hey, what about when he strikes with the other hand? Well, the same thing applies. When I'm here and the strike comes, same power source comes, I just rotate and my arm relaxedly rotates and wards off here. It's like being in a cocoon. You don't try to move the oncoming force from here this way, I'm not trying to move his power. I'm just trying to stay here, use the same power source from the ground, pushing up and twisting and unraveling here. Even if he was coming down here, it's like that arch, or using the bows of the body. Here, come harder, here, it doesn't matter. He can only hurt himself. This is like an arch. He hits too hard, it's uncomfortable for his arm. Now, when we come, everyone's used to the response of like a fair lady works shuttles. Well, your hands and your fist are the weakest link in your striking capabilities, because here's a joint which can give way. So in a real fight, you always want to use your strongest weapons. Strongest weapons start at like forearms, elbows, shoulders, things that are closer to your center. So if he strikes here, I'm going to come this way, ward off. If he strikes here, I'm going to turn. I'm going to continue to use that turn here, using like ward off energy right into his chest, still using that same ground strength. So it becomes very simple. You want to remain relaxed. Here, 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 okay, here, here, okay. You can strike coming back this way. Same thing, using forearms. Okay, I can come here, and I could come up into here. Okay, with the strike, just one strike. Here, boom, coming up, coming in. Okay, or warding off, coming in this way. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways we can do this, but what you want to look at is the connection with the ground. Remember the ground, look at that as your energy source for your electricity. Travels up through the body, which is the cord, and then the hand would be the plug, and we want to transfer energy. The idea is to transfer energy, not use muscular strength. You want to try this with all of your movements in Tai Chi.